A long time ago, a wealthy, fashionable queen had two beautiful daughters. However, only one thing was lacking in their life. The princesses did not have a husband or a suitor. This made the king very unhappy. The king's daughters were, however, not bothered. "I want to marry the richest man alive," said the older sister. "I want to marry the most handsome man," the younger sister said arrogantly. "Oh, what a life I shall live, being the queen of a great empire," their mother, the queen, added. "My daughters will only marry anyone who can tell their names. That way, I will be sure they are marrying the wisest man in the entire land." So it was announced throughout the land that the king wanted the wisest man to marry his children. Whoever could tell their names would be given their hands in marriage. The rich and famous went with gifts to the palace to try, but they couldn't guess the princesses' names. No one ever called them by their real names. Everyone called them the princesses. Soon, every available man in the land had gone, but none of them could tell their names. So Okafor, a very old, crafty man in the village, decided he would give it a try. But before he went to the palace, he sneaked around the princesses, following them everywhere without their knowledge. Just when Okafor started to think there was no hope for him, luck smiled on him one day. The princesses went apple picking on the outskirts of the town. Suddenly, they saw a car. A car was a very uncommon sight in those days. The princesses were so excited that they started singing, dancing around the car, and calling each other's name. That was how he knew their names. He went back to the palace and told the king. The whole town gathered and Okafor said the name of each princess. Everyone was shocked. The king had no choice but to give his daughters to Okafor as his wives. The princesses and the queen were extremely sad, but there was nothing anyone could do. On their way to Okafor's home, the princesses were so ashamed that they ran into the forest. From that day, no one ever saw or heard from the princesses again. The king and the queen were very sad. If only the princesses and their mother had known, they would not have been so arrogant in choosing their husbands.